What's up, gang? Okay, I'm saying hi to all things LA. Hold on. I got some new cut. Wait, these look small. I thought we got 15 ounce, right? Look how small they look.
Well, you ordered them, so I don't baby out. Is that 15 ounces?
What the crap is this?
Is that 15? Is that what you ordered? Look on your phone.
Okay, so I accidentally purchased the 12 ounce. So now I'm trying to overnight the 15 ounce because I have work tomorrow. But this is an all things LA vlog, and I started this series when I moved to LA, like kind of just on a whim because I felt like it. But if you guys saw my last video, you saw in the last video that I said, I think for the first time, exactly what was going on this channel, that I could not or haven't been able to pay my rent. And I've had the most gracious landlord, but like all things, especially in the renting business, it is exactly that, a business. And we have set a date for me to move out. And I told the Lord that I wanted to stay here, and I have believed him, and I have continued to have faith even when being frustrated, even when being stressed out, even when being, pissed off, feeling all the range of emotions. And so now, just because the date is less than 5 days away, I'm not going to stop doing that. And I'm making this video and posting it, interrupting the schedule that I had for videos, because I am believing God to do something about it, because I've taken so many other leap of faith, seen things change but never seen the full thing come through. So this is my leap of faith. This is my it's not my effing house, but you know what I'm saying. I'm staying here because the Lord is El Shaddai. So I'm posting this video, but I gotta go return this. And then I'm actually gonna reorder all the other stuff. But I wanted to intro that, and now you guys have seen this, and then you guys can get into the rest of the vlog where you see all the other things that we've done to and for the house. One of them that was out of necessity. The others that just happened to appear. So if you're seeing this, pray and agree with me that what the Lord has said to me about being able to stay here has been done and is already done, and he has gone above and beyond to provide for me to stay here and to pay my rent and all of that. Okay? Bye. Enjoy the video. Okay, so for a while now I've been needing a coffee table, and it just so happened that someone moved out and left not only a coffee table, but a nightstand and some shelves, which you'll see in a second. Here's mommy. Yes, and those are the shelves, and so that's all the elements of this ATLA. Home renovations and decos, and about 4, maybe 5 days later, we finally decided to bring it inside because it was sitting outside, and we decided to clean it off and all that jazz.
Hello.
And then when we started cleaning it off, we were just wiping it off with regular cleaning products, but because, as you can see, the paint or the wood is chipped, it was coming up anytime we were wiping it off with anything wet or dry and or trying to vacuum it. So we stopped doing that because it was creating more mess that we had to then vacuum up. So then we just did our best to get it clean and stop wiping it off, like I said earlier, because it was creating more of a mess, and then this scratched it. But anyways, we decided to just leave it as is for now because, as I said, we're waiting on El Shaddai. Okay, alrighty. I have nothing else to say. Let's go to the next clips. Love you, bye. Guys, we're about to have a monumental moment because...
Monumental?
Yes, because a couple of weeks ago, I was rushing out the door and locked myself out of my house. And we had to call someone to come and break the doorknob, basically. And I cut my hand a couple of times. Mommy cut her hand a couple of times. But this morning, placed the doorknob by ourselves. So now it's our first time using it for real. Okay, here we go. Everybody. Woo! Anyway, we did not record it because it was not recording time, but
Than your other one.
you said it seals better.
When you close it, the other one was a little loose against this plate, but this one is firm inside of there.
Yeah,
Praise
we
the
did
Lord.
that. Yeah, we did that. That's going to become a meme. Okay, guys, so I have my in here. Looks nice. We want to get some wood stain, obviously, to fix that, but it was outside on the side of the road. It's like a common thing in LA. I'm sure it's a common thing in other places. And it's a really nice table. It's very large, but we actually have planned to try to find storage for all of this stuff back here so that I can scoot the couch back all the way against the wall and then have ultimate space here. And then I really want to get rid of that pink thing. It's just kind of the only storage I have. And then I also wanted to new door. Who this? I'm not gonna lock it. I'm not gonna lock it. I'm gonna leave it open, actually. I'm not gonna touch any door. I'm home alone. The window's closed. It's open. Okay. Anyways, it's so gray outside today. But okay, so this was also outside. It's a nightstand. It's very nice. This is in a little bit better condition in terms of the stain compared to the coffee table. Lovely. It's also a nice size. Okay, so the problem is, though, there's not space by my bed, obviously, and I don't have to use it for that. And my mom was thinking that we could potentially use this as a TV stand. But my issue with that is I move the TV all the time because I sit on the couch and then I'll watch it from my bed. So I want to get something that rolls for the TV so that I can move it around. And then as for the nightstand, I obviously don't have space on that side because the dresser is there, and I just like how this is set up and there's no moving it over there. And then obviously right here, I can't put it there, and I can't scoot the bed over because if I scoot the bed over, I won't be able to use the drawers that have wow, my arm looks so long. I won't be able to use the drawers that have stuff in them from the middle to the bottom. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with that, but I think over this entire trip, my mom has been helping me like get some things in order that were out of order in my house, and obviously doing her best to help me get in order in my life financially. But that is all up to El Shaddai, as we have previously discussed. So I don't know what I'm going to end up doing with that, even though I will be very excited to use it and find use for it. And it's nice because this, you guys are sitting on it, but the stain of the table is very similar to the stain of the floors in my apartment ADU thing. So yeah, that's another little update. Also, the tree, she's beauty, she's grace. Let me show you. Ta-da! Wow. We were able to also get the cups pre-ordered and come in today, so that I have my cute little round cups for travel tomorrow, because we have our first travel thing for work. And I recently purchased these glasses at TJ Maxx. So cute. They're like my fancy glasses. And I see the breakthrough in my financial situation, excuse me. I'm going to go buy 2 more, so I'll have 4, because those are absolutely stunning. It was about $9 for both of those total, $4.99. So yeah, that's where I am right now. There are no other major updates except that now I have more space on my shelving because I'm getting rid of, or I got rid of like all my excess skincare stuff. And that is great news. I'm also getting rid of this because it's not big enough, but maybe I should just replace it. You know what I'm saying? I won't have all the answers in this video because when I'm recording this video is literally going up tonight at midnight. But yeah, I like how it's spaced out right now. Just given that not everything has to be crammed and things of that nature. So that's very nice. I also want to get these holes patched up where it didn't end up working out for me hang the shelves. So that is that. Oh, speaking of shelves, here are the shelves. We have them just sitting outside on the wall. We are anticipating hanging these up maybe in the kitchen in place of this rack that you know I hate. Right? So that's what we're thinking for these beautiful things out here. And it would be nice. It might not be enough space, but it also might be. And I would just make do or find another one if I needed more storage. Like, for example, for the refills of toilet paper and things of that nature that I have sitting on the top that I don't necessarily want next to pasta, cereal, all those other kinds of non-perishable items. So that's exciting. And what's more exciting is that I just have so much faith that God has already made a way and I'm about to see it. And I will get to film another one of these with updates of all the things because I will have the funds to show you that we got it installed or we did whatever and we like cleaned it up and polished the wood. So guys, the cups are here. I also have a little fun thing that I like to do and do to open boxes because sometimes I don't like to get scissors on my box cutters. The box, put it obviously on a flat surface and like use my elbow to break the seal. But this one's too tight, I think, because it has real tape. It usually only works when it has Amazon tape. Oh no! Did I get it? Wait, did I get it? No, I didn't get it. Okay, so it always works with Amazon tape, but with regular tape, like sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, I only Amazon tape. Yay! The wrong has been righted. Yay! Might be prophetic. Anyways, yay. 15 ounces is quite perfect because it's very similarly shaped to this cup that I got from Target, and this is 14 ounces. So this is like 1 extra ounce for the spillage that is usually caused by the last piece of ice that I put in. So yay, so excited to use them tomorrow. I don't know what the, yes! I don't know what the lids look like because I have so many leftover lids because a lot of times I will use these cups for things that are not travel bevies. So then I have extra lids. I have many. I've gotten it down, but I have minis. But if they're the same, I'm going to keep using those ones. Let me look. Yeah. They are about the same. So let me just make sure it fits. Because these were for a bigger cup. Oh no. Okay. I can't use these. They're too big. Okay. I'm glad I did that. Okay. I don't know if this is the end of this video, but if it is the end of this video, I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching this video. This one especially. It's a very big, very vulnerable moment. Like a very large step of faith. I always try to walk the line gracefully with what I'm sharing in my personal life and not push myself to share what I feel is overly sensitive information at the time, but I feel fully confident and unashamed of sharing this right now. And not that I was ashamed before, but there is just, get some lighting, period. There is just no shame, just pure anticipation and excitement because I know the Lord has provided and I'm about to see it. But I'm gonna get back to watching this game because Louisville is up 2-0 and I want to say never win. So that's it. Love you. Bye.